Good evening. My name is Santiago Rocha, and the title of the article is Pursuing Competitive Advantage Through Integrated Global Sourcing. The article is written by Robert Trent and Robert Monska. This is a research conducted from 2000 and 2001. Uh, Basically, this article has two sections. The first section, the authors discuss the growth in international purchasing from 1973 up to the end of the Civil War when the new market appeared. In the second section, the author talk about uh, five levels of purchasing, from domestic purchasing to international sourcing. Uh, First, the author recognized international purchasing had grown from 21% in 1973 to 56% in 1982. The main reason for this growth is or was the oil embargo and the lack of other raw material. At that point in the time, the American companies realized the foreign suppliers exceeded the American counterpart products and services in quality, cost, and even delivery. By 1987, 71% of the US companies were buying internationally to meet some or all their purchasing requirements. At this time, the US dollar increased the threat against other currencies, making it less expensive to companies to import, but at the same time more difficult to export. Then the end of the Cold War in 1991 brought new markets and new sources of supply, such as Russia, Eastern Europe, and China. In the second section, the authors uh, explain the five levels of purchasing, from domestic purchasing to global sourcing. Uh, the level one, purchasing companies in the level one do not buy worldwide because they don't need or they lack experience. They have domestic they have domestic sources to fulfill their needs, but that doesn't mean that they don't use foreign goods. Yes, they buy them from distributors. Companies that operate at level 2 begin to look for international suppliers for their purchases because no appropriate domestic supply exists, or companies are gaining an advantage due to their use of worldwide sourcing. Uh, then the companies start moving from level 2 to level 3 uh, because they realize that the lower prices that they can get from companies if they buy internationally. These companies at this level, in level 3, focus in emerging markets to looking for lower costs. Companies at level 4 operating companies that operate at level 4 requiring more sophisticated worldwide information system, personnel with more advantage, advantage skills and knowledge, and worldwide coordination and communication. Then the last level, only a few companies operate at this level. Uh, they integrate and coordinate common items, processes, designs, uh, technologies, and suppliers across worldwide purchasing centers. Also, at this level, there is a link with other functional groups, including operations, and marketing departments. Uh, Firms that operate at level 4 and 5 uh, achieve better purchasing prices, uh, greater quality, and shorter cycle time, and better delivery compared with the firms that operate at level 2 and 3. For these reasons, there is a growing tendency of doing business with suppliers that have a global capabilities. And that's it. Thank you.